stop and join us so we can exchange partners.
Hey! What the hell are you doing now?
The new guy is here. You are coming with me.
Nicht gut.
In that case, giddy. Can you even feel the fear? Because you should be crapping in your pants right now. You have stepped into a big.
Hab nicht mal Hosen an, Alter.
Clean up the town mess.
That was an awesome concert. If it wasn't for you, they would have never have guessed it was all on playback. I need some fluke. I take nuke, nuke, nuke. Everywhere I
Alter, lass es, du Irrer, du kannst es nicht. Alter. Ich will ihm eine Kugel geben.
My left hip is getting a bit numb. Can we swap sides?
Nein.
What are we stopping for? Huh? Is your battery drained or something?
Hä? Oh, haben wir schon wieder eine Fehlfunktion?
Me and your partner here are growing impatient. Why don't you hurry up?
What's wrong? Piggy scared of a meat hook?
Lewis,
I'm all right, Murphy.
drop your weapon. You are under arrest.
I don't think you're reading this situation correctly.
Thanks for the ride, big guy. It's the new guy in town. Welcome to Detroit. I assume you've seen our little TV spot. Short and sweet. You know the first rule of show business and drug dealing, right? Leave them wanting more. That's a rider you got there.
Murphy?
Something wrong, cop.
Hey, so, I think it's time to get back to business.
Und Hallöchen, Wichti.
Your stupid stunt put a spot.
Schön, dass du da bist. Wie geht's dir?
You want to talk business? Here's a free lesson. You never, ever fuck
Wichtli.
with the money. I don't think so.
Murphy, what's happening?
Now that we've got that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Wendell Antonowski. I believe you've met my brother before.
Weiß ich tatsächlich noch nicht.
My brother really did a
Kann ich dir leider noch nicht sagen.
But thanks to him,
Aber ich vermute, dass das Spiel mit Nebenquests und sowas 20 bis 30 Stunden bieten wird.
would do anything
Aber ich kann es noch nicht sagen.
to have your abilities, and yet you attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human.
Bin noch recht weit am Anfang mit dem Game.
Pristine life you could lead without the things that limit you.
Murphy, don't let him get inside your head.
Like her. No attachments, no leverage. I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, I was furious. But then I got to thinking, why would I let anyone have such power over me? So I let it go. And now, I'm here to help you do the same. This is not an act of revenge. This
Die Demo habe ich auch gezockt und deswegen wusste ich auch, dass ich dann auch das Richtige zocken will.
Lewis!
Und bisher, also ich bin jetzt, keine Ahnung, vielleicht 20 Minuten hinter Demo-Ende. Weil ich habe wirklich nochmal komplett neu angefangen hier für den Stream. War über einen Monat. Ja.
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Eben, deswegen, ne? Gut, ich habe ihn erst in den 90ern kennengelernt, aber...
Down, he'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go.
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning has obviously persisted. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work.
Hat er ernsthaft gesagt, La La Land?
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
My directives tell me to uphold the law, not to sit idly by.
And I'm here to help you do that without any unwanted
Aber das Game macht halt auf jeden Fall
I
einen
understand
sehr soliden
this is
Eindruck.
not an ideal situation and this
Hab
is
vorhin
not
einen
the
Crash
way you
gehabt,
want-
aber
I'm
ja,
not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate
war
is
bisher das
about
Einzige.
120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
RoboCop is the name I was given.
If that is what you prefer, then RoboCop it is. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
I am a cybernetic organism, a fusion of both the remains of the policeman Alex Murphy and this high-tech armor.
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
Victory. Do not say I did not warn you.
Consider me warned.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No, not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, RoboCop.
Aber gern doch. Oh. Ja, wieder ein schönes A gekriegt. Genau so will ich das. 3000 XP bekommen, ja. Nehme ich. So. Ich möchte die Technik jetzt einmal voll machen. Gut. Jetzt haben wir noch einen Punkt über. Gehen wir mal auf Rüstung. So, jetzt müssten wir bei Techniker... Ja, jetzt können wir Tresore öffnen. Genau da wollte ich hin.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you.
Jetzt können wir unsere Waffe endlich aufmotzen, ja?
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Ja. Ach du Scheiße. Okay. Für den da habe ich nichts, wa? Wieso Strafe? Was will der jetzt mit Strafe von mir? Okay. Jetzt brauche ich einen mit rechts nach unten. Haben wir sowas? Okay, die Möglichkeiten, die wir haben, halten sich ein bisschen in Grenzen. Ah. Hier können wir Sachen verbinden. Links unten war nicht das, was wir brauchten, ne? Ne, rechts oben brauchten wir. Vielleicht haben wir ja noch Glück. Links, rechts. Komplett rum. Ja, warte mal, dich nehmen wir mal nicht da rein. Alles, was ich kriege, geht irgendwie in die falsche Richtung. Ah, wir haben nichts. Na doch. Das hier können wir aktivieren. Oder. Ja, lassen wir es erstmal so.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processes can be salvaged from overseas. Okay.
Any news on Luis?
Not yet, but she's been through worse.
Don't think too much about it.
I'm telling you, Magnavolt commercials are not kidding when they say lethal response. Hey, Murphy, do you have...
Was willst du denn, mein
Did you
Freund?
say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card.
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Dann gehen wir auch mal mit dem Sergeant reden, ne?
Opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate. Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one too.
Police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting to me.
Was ist denn hier schon wieder los? RoboCop Gedi, Inspektor Gadget, was kommt noch? O Detektiv Conan Gedeone, schönen guten Abend. Ich hoffe, dat geht die God.
Retire.
Or die.
Hallöchen Torben und schön, dass du da bist. Mir geht's soweit auch ganz gut, danke.
That's great, 'cause you'll be spending
Wie
a lot
geht's
of
dir?
time together.
Meaning?
Warum habe ich jetzt gesagt, mir geht's auch ganz gut?
Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer.
Yes, you will report to me on his
Freut mich auf jeden Fall, dass du da bist.
That will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
Ja, Torben.
Hey, first rule, kiddo. Never question
Da hat man ein bisschen was mit zu tun, ne? Wieder zurück in den Rhythmus kommen. Was ist denn mit dir los?
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much. Just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
Gott, wo ist denn jetzt schon wieder der Locker Room? Ist das jetzt neben Aufka? Ja. Ach, da hast du. Ja.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Woher soll ich denn jetzt wissen, welcher dein Schrank ist, du Vollpfosten? Gelbes Handtuch neben seinem Schrank. Verarschen? Hat der gesagt, auf seinem Schrank oder neben seinem Schrank?
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet.
Guck erst mal da hoch. Wisst ihr?
She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Ich untersuchen dieser beschissenen Treppen immer. Das ist falsch.
Piece of shit.
Hi.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah, Okay, give it a go. I guess you don't have any problems with it.
Spielstand ist so eine unnötige Sache. Darf ich es jetzt lassen? Danke.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer,
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
it is difficult.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go. Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Und ab in die Garage.
Murphy, do you have a minute?
Oh.
I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Jetzt muss ich wieder hoch, ja? Na toll.
Hi, Murphy.